Morning, Lois. It is Friday, and today I'm going to take you on a virtual tour of my apartment. This is the street I live on. It's called Rue Oberkampf. Lots of shops and stuff open, and many cafes. Here are the blue doors that lead to my apartment building and the courtyard, which is very lovely, and there's often many cats around. And this is my room. There's my bookshelf and my posters. And my bed, which I love and is very, very comfortable. It's probably one of my favorite parts of my room. Take pride in my wall art, some of which I created myself. And my favorite part about my room is my French doors, which I like to open and let the sunshine in sometimes. And I have a very spacious bathroom and a very tiny kitchen, but it works. And I like to cook my own food. And c'est moi. So that concludes my apartment tour. I like my apartment. It's kind of nice to have a place all to myself instead of having to have a roommate for the first year of being in college. And I like cooking for myself too, although I mostly just eat ramen, but it's good. So since you showed us a little bit of what you've been reading, actually a lot of what you've been reading, I decided I would show you what I've been reading recently. Which is the Epic of Gilgamesh. I'm reading this for my Cultural Foundations class, which is a very vague title for a class, but it's basically about history and art history, and we're studying like Mesopotamia and Sumerian and Akkadian cultures. And so this is an epic poem. It is the oldest epic poem, older than the Odyssey or the Iliad, so if those are too mainstream for you, I'd give this one a try. I'm also reading the Iliad in my Social Foundations class, which is another vague title for a class. But I actually really prefer the Epic of Gilgamesh to the Iliad, and I haven't read the Odyssey yet. I like the Epic of Gilgamesh a lot. First of all, I think it's pretty funny, which I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, because it's about death and the afterlife and wanting immortality and stuff like that, but I find it comical, especially the relationship between the two main characters, who are Gilgamesh, the king and demigod, and his friend, the wild man, Enkidu. To make it easier for me to read, I've decided to treat it like it's fanfiction. If you don't know what fanfiction is, it is fiction that fans of a certain TV show or story or something, fans write this fiction about the characters, and it can be an alternate universe situation, or it can just be a continuation of the story that the original author already created. And I really like reading fanfiction. I think it's fun. So I've been pretending that the Epic of Gilgamesh is fanfiction, and it makes it a lot easier, I found. I'm also probably going to start today or tomorrow reading The Immovable Feast by Ernest Hemingway, which I have to read, a required reading for my writing class, so I've thought it would be fitting for me to go sit in a cafe and have café au lait, which is a latte in French, and read Ernest Hemingway, if that might be a little cliche, but whatever. So I'm going to go eat a baguette and read some literature. And Lois, I hope you have an excellent weekend and a great first week of school. I think you start this week. And I will see you on Tuesday.